Hey guys, what's up? Big Reviews here with Shane.
Back again.
Today we're gonna rank all Marvel movies on a tier list. Thank God I found one pre-made, so I didn't have to freaking do it. If you don't know what a tier list is, I'll show you. So basically, you're gonna say like Captain Marvel on best. Sorry. You're gonna put them like in this way, and basically, if one goes like here all the way to the left, it's the best. If one goes all the way to the right, then it's not as good as the one on the left.
Right.
Mine is on the left. Shane's is on the right. I'm going to go first. Okay, so let's go in order of when they came out.
Let's go bad to good.
No, let's go in the order they came out. Okay.
Order they came out. All right.
Iron Man. That's a best. Okay.
Iron Man 1.
That's
the best?
easily the best. Now you can put where.
All right. I'm gonna go Iron Man. Good.
Good. You don't think it's the best?
I don't think it's one of the best.
You can have multiple best. You know that, right?
I know.
Wow. Okay. Okay. Incredible Hulk.
There's so many tiers to pick from. I mean,
Incredible Hulk. Dumb. Like it's not like horrible where like I don't want to watch it, but then again, it's not really that good. Like there's some scenes in there that I'm just like.
Well, some of this it's because I mean it's a lot of
it's early Marvel.
It's a lot of CGI that is not the best.
Well, not that. I mean, all right, go. Your turn.
All right, where is it? Hulk. I'm gonna put it also in the dumb category.
All right.
Yeah. It's not the worst movie I've ever seen, but it's also
it's not like Endgame.
Yeah, it's not.
Iron Man 2. Where is it? There it is. Iron Man 2. I'll put it not okay. It gets hate. It gets a lot of hate.
The villain was terrible. That's exactly why.
I mean, the villain wasn't that. I like the villain. I like Justin Hammer a lot, actually. You go ahead and put yours.
All right. Better than Hulk.
Better than Hulk. Okay, I'll take it. Iron Man 2. Crap. Why am I forgot if Thor Captain America came out first because they were...
Captain America First Avenger.
Okay, Captain America First Avenger, everyone. I'm gonna put likable.
Likable?
It's good. Captain America's perhaps the best trilogy in the MCU. But the one that gets least looked upon is the first one. It's not bad, just compared to Winter Soldier level, shit. Go ahead. Yep.
Alright,
good. Okay, so you really like it.
I liked First Avenger a lot.
Okay, I can see how you do.
It's just the origin story is kind of getting...
Origin story itself is great.
Yeah.
Thor 1.
Thor 1.
Thor 1, I'm going to put... Below Iron Man.
Below Iron Man.
Just because the only reason it's better than Hulk, is because I just really liked the world that was set up, and I liked it was like more isolated thing, and then you hear more of S.H.I.E.L.D., you see Hawkeye for the first time. I don't know. Just compared to Thor 2, it's good. Compared to Thor 3, no.
So likable.
So you liked it more than I. Okay, I thought you were gonna put it on what?
No.
So okay,
that's another.
From this point on in the video, we're gonna put it on. We're gonna each put the movies on, and then we'll talk about it instead of me putting mine on and talk, then him putting his on and talk. So next is Avengers 1. That's 4 and then 5. Yeah, Avengers 1. I mean, that has to go best.
Best?
That has to.
Below Iron Man or above Iron Man?
Above Iron Man, just because I don't know. I just love Avengers 1. I really like Avengers 1, just because like. It's never been done before. I'll never forget that experience of seeing it. Oh, I was supposed to not talk.
It's whatever.
It's whatever. It's my channel. I can do what I want. All right, whatever. Go, Shane.
Right. Avengers 1. I'm gonna put it in between Iron Man.
Okay, as long as it's like America. As long as it's the top 2. Okay. So again, I'm not gonna talk about it after.
Yeah.
Okay. Iron Man 3. Where the hell is it? Oh, Iron Man 3.
Better than...
Don't say you gotta do it, then we'll talk.
Alright.
Okay.
Where's Iron Man 3? Alright, it's right here.
Okay, so under Thor.
Under Thor, but...
Iron Man 3 gets a lot of hate, and I can see why, but it really isn't that bad.
The villain, it just kind of throws you off, because
but
it's still out there.
What made the movie better is that, you do find out the Mandarin is still out there, and that he's mad that they were using his name in this movie. It was called a one-shot. It's called All Hail the King. You also see Justin Hammer in it, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
But I don't really get the hate. I mean, I really like seeing Tony out of his element. He didn't have a suit. They couldn't do the alcohol from the comics, so they did PTSD, which makes sense. But yeah, that's Iron Man 3. So Captain America: Winter Soldier.
Ooh.
That has to go. Honestly, has to go. Can I change my matchups quickly? I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna put Avengers below Iron Man.
You thought Winter Soldier is the best so far.
Yeah. So I'm changing my thing. I'm gonna put Avengers below Iron Man and below Winter Soldier. As of right now on this list, not counting the bottom movies, Winter Soldier is the best movie Marvel has put out MCU wise. I forgot that. I'm not supposed to talk, but whatever.
It's okay because that's going up there too.
So yeah, I mean, just everything about it. It's like a spy thriller. It's probably even with Avengers and Endgame, it's probably top top 5 Marvel MCU movies. I mean,
Absolutely.
It's just so good. I don't know. I saw it when I had the stomach flu and I was having a good time. So that's how you know it was good. Honestly, this is where I start getting a little dark. I know. Okay, let's go Thor 2. Thor 2, what? Okay,
let me just go ahead and put that there.
Like, there were some cool scenes.
Worst MCU movie.
Yeah,
to
here right now.
Yes.
Close one is Hulk. Just the thing, like, but this goes to show, like, Thor 2, like, it's not like horrible. Like you know what I mean. It's not like horrible, and that just goes to show how like Thor 2 is better than Suicide Squad in some of the DCEU films.
Yeah.
So like that's why Marvel is like so unique. But it's still, compared to all the other MCU films, it's really not that good. It was just filler for the Avengers 2. It was setting up a Reality Stone, which sucks because when people ask me what movies you have to see, like when Infinity War was getting big,
right.
And people were asking me like what movie should I see, I told them like Thor 2 is really not that good. You have to watch it because it's integral to like Did I use the right word? I know Michael Scott said that, so I don't know if it's right. But it's really like in the Reality Stone, and it pays off in Endgame too when you see everything happen with Thor.
Right, yeah.
Next up is Guardians 1.
Guardians 1.
I don't want to put everything on best, but I just love Guardians 1.
Guardians 1 was really good.
I'll put it here. Guardians 1 is so... Oh, yeah, you go. Sorry.
Right. Guardians 1.
Likable. Really?
Yeah.
Guardians 1 was so unique.
Yeah.
Just right off the bat, you knew it was going to be a different movie. James Gunn has this amazing way of writing a screenplay, and I'm so glad they're bringing him back because no one can write these characters like he does.
Right. They couldn't have made the movie, the next Guardians, without him. Honestly,
exactly.
Wouldn't have been the same.
I mean, they're going to use his script, but still.
The actors wouldn't work
exactly.
But
then you have, this is a comic series that really no one knew about, and they changed it. They made Chris Pratt. He was kind of known, but they made him basically a household name overnight.
I mean, wasn't he in Jurassic Park 1?
Yeah, but that was 2015.
Parks and Rec and...
Parks and Rec, but Jurassic World came out after Guardians. You have to remember that, because he was fat before Guardians.
Oh, yeah, I remember
he was
that.
Yeah. So, okay. What was after Guardians? Okay. So, next up is Age of Ultron. We're going to go ahead and... I feel like we're missing one for some reason, but... Good. Go ahead and put yours. I know.
All right.
Go ahead and put yours. I know you probably don't agree with me. Oh, you do. Okay. Wait. Better than Cap and 1. Okay. Yeah. Age of Ultron gets a lot of hate for Ultron, and I know I mentioned in some previous videos that villains shouldn't be funny, like a lot like Thanos. But it was funny with Ultron. Like it kind of worked, and James Spader had an amazing voice. I mean, the reason why it doesn't get a lot of recognition is because compared to Avengers 1, 3, and 4, it's not that good. But on its own, it's a great film. I mean,
and you're introduced to one of the most powerful MCU characters, Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, and then Quicksilver dies 3 minutes into the movie.
Scarlet Witch could have easily killed Thanos in Endgame if it hadn't been for the
Hellfire!
Bring the ring! Yeah.
But overall, it was a great, fun movie. You get to see more of the Avengers just interacting, because in Avengers 1, they were still forming. So this is the first time you saw of them interacting, and I really liked that. So right after that is Ant-Man 1. I'm going to put this on good.
Really?
I think above Age of Ultron.
You thought it was better than Age of Ultron?
Yeah, I'm going to stick to my word. I can't change it. Why can't I change it? Okay. You have to do yours. You have to put it where you're going to put it. Likable. Okay. Ant-Man was different, but I just... Like I said, I love Age of Ultron, but Ant-Man just to me was like a different movie experience. I had a lot of fun. I mainly just liked the visuals and how it was something different, because superhero movies, you always have to be different because it's almost the same things, right?
I was just kind of confused when I first saw the movie of why they didn't put Hank Pym as Ant-Man, but then I was realizing, I was like, Hank Pym was in the one.
Was in the World
It
War,
was in the
yeah.
World War.
But the way it worked out in the end,
I mean,
Paul Rudd, perfect.
I love Paul Rudd as Ant-Man. Scott Lang character is really unique because he's really not supposed to be a hero, but
Yeah, it just happens.
yeah, it just happens. A thief turns into a hero,
And it was just a great, different movie. Like seeing just like when he shrinks down. I guess that's why I liked it a lot, which was just like the shrinking part.
The scaling was really good in the movie, though.
Really good. Okay, so after Ant-Man actually is Civil War, we're gonna put this here.
Oh,
Put it yours. I know.
All right.
I know. Okay, Civil War was because I got into Marvel 2013 when Iron Man 3 came out. I saw the other movies, but that's when I really got into it. And so I was there for Age of Ultron, but the hype for Civil War was different because I knew this was an iconic comic series. So the first trailer dropped, everyone was hyped. You saw a first glimpse of Black Panther in the MCU.
First glimpse of Spider-Man.
And then
in the trailer.
and then you start hearing rumors that Spider-Man's in the movie. And then trailer 2 comes out and Spider-Man's at the end of the trailer. The suit looks perfect and everyone's just flipping out. And I just remember the hype for that was
Spider-Man
crazy.
in the comic books was never known to be an Avenger because he's always been like, he's not really cut up to be an Avenger because he's like just a kid.
Yeah,
So-
but seeing him hold Cap's shield like he's in the MCU, that was crazy. The whole movie was great. The final battle with the comic panel parallels, I'll put it on the screen here, freaking insane.
Absolutely.
I like the villain. Screw me. All right, sorry. I like Zemo. I like what he did. I liked his motive.
I mean, yeah, he's a villain, but that's not the true like.
Well, yeah, Zemo. Zemo's different.
He's like a different villain, but like he's not the main conflict in the film. Like the main conflict is between Cap and Tony. So
Yeah.
I mean, he's just an instigator in that fact. But
Okay. Onwards, we have Doctor
Strange.
Strange. I'll put likable. I'm gonna put under Cap 1. You can go ahead. I'm gonna start talking again.
Doctor Strange.
Not okay. Okay.
I'm just putting it there. I mean, I liked it when it first came out, but then I realized that it could have been much better. We still haven't seen the villain at the end of the movie. If you watch the end credits scene, we still haven't seen.
Yeah.
him.
Well, they're writing the sequel right now.
And it's just been a while.
Yeah, it has been. But the movie as a whole, the visuals were off the charts. Benedict Cumberbatch is really good as him.
Yes.
There was very cool fight scenes. Just compared to the other movies, I mean, I had a good time. Like just why Ant-Man's so high up is just because it was different. It was visually stunning, and I really liked the relationship between him and the girl, especially when you see her in Endgame,
Right.
the ancient one. Okay, next up, Guardians 2. This is gonna go above it. This is gonna go right here.
All right.
Go ahead.
I will put my Guardians to this one right here.
Yep.
I'll put my Guardians to.
Okay, so below, in between two
Avengers
1 and 2. Okay, Guardians 2, a lot. Everyone's gonna compare it to Guardians 1. Is it as good? I even said in a past video I liked it better than Guardians 1. But I recently watched Guardians 1, and
They're both really great movies.
They're both really great, almost equal. But Guardians 1 just has it's funny seeing them come together. But Guardians 2,
the Yondu death just hit me hard as fuck.
hit me hard.
Hard as fuck.
And just seeing Kurt Russell was great as the villain.
Yes.
And just seeing all the cameos and how James Gunn this was like, can James Gunn do it again? And he
did.
proved himself. And it was just really great, a fun experience. You knew, and this time you knew going into it that I'm gonna have a fun time. Listen to some '80s music and have a lot of laughs, and that's what you had. But you also had a lot of heart into it, like Guardians 1.
Right. I mean, I like the when they beat the villain in the movie, Ego. I think it's a much better fight than Guardians 1.
Yeah.
A dance battle for the stone. It doesn't
But
really.
that's like really the only criticism Guardians 1 gets is the dance battle, but
And
it
Baby
just
Groot.
fits Guardians.
And Baby Groot.
It just fits Guardians as a dancer, and Baby Groot made
Baby
it.
Groot. Yeah.
Okay, Thor Ragnarok. I'm gonna put this above Iron Man. I know.
Iron Man 1. Please rethink that.
Okay, I'm gonna put it above Avengers 1
Okay.
and below Iron Man 1. And go ahead and put yours. How are you gonna tell me we think that it's above Iron Man 1 on your chart?
Huh?
It's above Iron Man 1 on your chart.
The way you're doing it, I was just a little.
Okay, Thor 3 came out of nowhere. The Thor franchise was like meh. It was like this dark thing. They did a completely different route. Neon, 80s music. Just Thor, reinvigorating Thor. He gets a haircut, loses his hammer, loses his dad's eye. The one scene on the bridge, probably one of the best scenes in the MCU, hands down.
Just that still shot. I want it all over my room. I want a poster of that all over my room.
Like 360.
Exactly.
It was just amazing. I unfortunately didn't see it day one when it came out. I saw it like 2 weeks later, but there was still people in the theater. Korg is probably one of the funniest characters in the MCU.
Korg and Meek.
Hands down.
Yeah.
They were so funny. I just had a great time, and it came out of left field, and then it tied right into Infinity War, and I was just like,
right.
Wow. And you like Loki. You start liking Loki. Tessa Thompson was great. Hulk was great.
Yes.
And that's that. So, okay, what's next?
Is it
Black Panther. Oh, no.
Did we miss it?
We missed Homecoming. No, we did miss Homecoming.
We did.
Oh, well, we didn't really miss it because it came out the same year as Thor.
Okay.
All right, Homecoming. I'm going to put it here.
Joey ranks are really high. He really does like Vulture.
I really love Vulture.
I'm just going to put it
Okay, as long as it's like
above
okay.
Iron Man 2.
This was I just love how it tied into Civil War. I love how Robert Downey Jr. is there. I love how you also get to see Peter on his own. I really like Michael Keaton as Vulture. I don't know, like the scene in the car is probably one of the top 5 villain scenes in the MCU. Just by talking,
tense inside.
Just the way Michael Keaton was you saw his eyes darting back and forth, piecing it together. And like, whoa, well, you weren't there in DC. He's just piecing it together.
Yeah.
And the plot twist when the girl he likes is his daughter.
Right.
That blew everyone in the theater away. The end credit scenes were funny when it was Cap was like Patience, but you also get the teaser for Scorpion.
Right.
But that's also why I like Vulture, because he didn't flat out give away Peter's identity because he respects him. He didn't kill him.
Also, you get kind of a teaser for Prowler. Donald Glover playing,
and you also get a mention of basically
Miles Morales,
which is cool. Now I don't think they're gonna bring them in for a couple years from now, but
it'll be a while.
They definitely teased that for a reason. It was just overall great. I mean, I liked Far From Home better. And spoiler alert for Far From Home: if you haven't seen Far From Home, skip ahead to whatever, like a minute from now. But basically, I really want to see how Vulture's daughter is going to react to the news of Peter's identity coming out, because now he's like, okay, well, he fought my dad, but he spared his life, blah, blah, blah. I can't wait to figure that out. But anyways, we digress.
Yes.
We're back on to Black Panther. I really like Black Panther.
Love Black Panther.
I'm going to put this above Spider-Man and good. I almost want to put it best, but I just have a couple more films in best.
All right.
So go ahead.
Black Panther. I'm going to put it above Avengers 1.
Okay. See, I talked a lot of crap about Black Panther when it came to the Oscars, because as much as I loved it, I don't think it was, Best Picture worthy at the time.
Yeah.
But I love Black Panther in the way that it was, like I said, I keep saying, it's so different from any of the Marvel movies, but this one especially, you brought into this world, you brought into the culture. When I went to the theater, like, just seeing people, like, embracing the culture, like, I was, like, blown away, and then people were, I had the experience. One of my favorite Marvel experiences was not even at a theater. I was going to. Oh, you were with me. We were going to Washington. I had my Black Panther shirt on, and the guy did this to me, and I did it back.
Security, yeah.
It just felt cool because, it's just like, first off, you're a Marvel fan, and second off, it's like the culture thing. I don't know. I just really like that moment. It's just Chadwick Boseman, top 5 casting.
Oh yeah,
easily.
Also, Michael B. Jordan as a villain, as Killmonger, was amazing.
If you link down below for our top 5 Marvel villains, because he's in it, but he's just amazing. And Claw from Age of Ultron's back, and just the world itself, like Wakanda, the noise, this CGI spotty in some areas, yeah. But I mean,
especially the end.
Here's the thing.
Scene, but
here's the thing.
Really hard.
They had 6 months to do that end fight scene, and you have to remember most of Marvel's budget was going towards the 2 Avengers films at the time. And I know how hard CGI is. So when you're watching these movies, and if it's good, then you're like, oh, I can excuse the bad CGI,
right?
Just because it's good.
Just the plot.
Because you understand how hard these people at ILM and all these people work. Okay, here we go.
This is it Ant-Man?
Infinity War.
Oh, it's Infinity War.
Okay, bro, this has to go. I know you're gonna hate me, but I know I'm a fanboy. It's as of right now, it's as of right now before those 3 films. Go ahead. Okay, so below Winter Soldier for you. Okay.
Yes. Infinity
War is the most hype I've ever been for anything. And
it gave me a lot of hype.
If you ask him, I was hyped for Walking Dead I'm still hyped for Walking Dead. But when it was like season 5 and 6, I was shitting my pants. But that compared to my Infinity War hype was like, my Infinity War hype was like 4 times. I remember the trailer dropped. My math teacher let me not do class that day and just watch the trailer. I was analyzing it. Me and my friends were talking about it. The second trailer dropped. The Super Bowl trailer dropped. Thanos was great. I remember
when I first saw Thanos, like the revamped one with Josh Brolin, and like
in Guardians 1.
I mean, the Guardians 1.
Just the voice alone, like
and the CGI just from his face from Guardians 1 to now
is incredible.
It was amazing. I like the transition.
If I had to give you guys one scene to base our opinions off of, go watch the him and young Gamora scene in the Soul Stone. Just the regret on his face, and then you see the vein, and just you can tell by the facial, and it's capturing Brolin's performance.
The motion capture was really good.
It's great because it wasn't just a CGI face; it was a capture performance like they do in 2K and all that.
Right.
But I can talk about Infinity War for hours. But here we go. Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Yes.
I'm gonna put it. Where'd I put Ant-Man 1? I'm gonna put it above Ant-Man.
Above Ant-Man 1.
Yeah, I liked Ant-Man and the Wasp a lot. I know a lot of people didn't.
I did like Ant-Man and the Wasp.
I laughed my ass off at Ant-Man and the Wasp. You get more Lewis, the 2-minute Lewis story alone.
Oh, yeah.
You get the van. You get possibly one of the craziest end credit scenes they did up to the time.
Oh, yeah.
With him getting stuck in the quantum realm.
And then getting snapped away in the real world.
Yeah, and that was crazy because that was the first thing besides Infinity War you saw getting snapped, which was kind of crazy. And just overall, great film. I mean, there wasn't really a villain because, Ghost ended up being good. And, okay, so you put it there.
I put it there.
I could see it, though.
Just
I could
below
see
Ant-Man, but higher than Doctor Strange. I mean, I just really don't like the villain aspect. Like, you're fighting this bitch the entire time, and then it turns out, like, oh, it's because she's sick, blah, blah, blah.
I kind of like that, but I don't really... I think they should have done another villain. Basically,
because I like the villain from the first Ant-Man better.
Did I really put it there? Alright, I'm moving it. I'm moving it there. Because I forgot I had Age of Ultron there. I'm moving it to likable, okay? It's better than Iron Man 2 and all that, but it's not better than Avengers 2 or Iron Man 3 at all. Yeah. I just really... I don't know, it was just like the fun... I just like comedy, and I really like the comedy.
The Ant-Mans are really comedic.
Ant-Man 2 probably has the worst villain in the Phase 3. Easily. Okay. Captain Marvel. I'll put here. I'll put it there. You put... Where are you going to put it? Okay.
Better than Spider-Man 1, less than Thor. I mean, I really liked it. It was just... I don't know.
So much controversy going into it.
Yeah, there's a lot of controversy.
But
I don't like how it's... I mean, it was kind of a perfect balance between, like, feminism and, like, keeping the audience happy. Because, I mean...
See, that's why I disagree with that. Only because... And you might not think of... You might be surprised what I'm going to say. Okay. But I think they did perfect because... Usually it's like, especially in Endgame, there's some scenes where they force it on you, like here, take it. But I never felt that at all in Captain Marvel, and
he's got help. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, but in Captain Marvel, I was expecting it. I was expecting like, okay, there's gonna be a scene, but there wasn't. And when they did mention it, like they did it in a really great way. Like I felt really like I was getting chills when they kept showing her in different ages getting up no matter what, and I really liked that. And that was that Marvel really good. Marvel. That's a perfect way of showing female empowerment without taking away from a fight scene and making you think, oh, how did all the female Avengers get to this one area?
But it was kind of
badass.
Kind of badass.
Okay.
At the end.
Well, that's about Endgame. We'll talk about that.
The end fight scene at Captain Marvel, like. When they crash down,
subvert expectations.
Fight me like a
because she doesn't have to. Like she says, she doesn't have to prove herself.
Yeah.
The CGI on Nick Fury's face, amazing.
Oh yeah.
My biggest gripe with the movie probably is how Nick Fury lost his eye.
Yeah.
If you remember in Winter Soldier, he was given some badass lines about his eye, and then they just play it off for laughs.
He's like, last time I trusted someone, I lost an eye. Well, you trusted a cat. That wasn't even a cat. It's a flurgan.
I really don't like how he got the name Avenger from her plane. Like. I don't know. I could see. I don't know. I didn't really like that, but that was still pretty cool seeing him write the thing, the initiative.
Yeah.
Overall, it was great. I mean, the end credit scene was honestly, in my opinion, probably top 5. We should do a video on that. Top 5 end credit scenes.
Oh yeah, we can do that.
Got it right here. Go back to this video when you find out.
Yeah.
But that end credit scene with them with the tracker, like immediately when I saw the tracker and I heard the Thanos theme, that we mentioned in our villains video, I knew it was related to Endgame because you had to figure and then it tied right in. But overall, I liked her in Endgame better than her own movie. She was fine in her own movie. She was great in the movie. It's just she emoted a lot. Like, everyone kept saying she didn't, but she was laughing a lot. It just comes down to like the controversy going in, and then the whole the things Brie Larson was saying. But I guess she kind of gave back on her word, and I kind of understand where she was coming from.
Right.
But either way, we're looking at it from a Marvel standpoint. Is it an origin story? Yes. It's still pretty cool. I had fun with it. Is it better than most origin stories in the MCU? No. But
the most badass part of Captain Marvel was, of the character in Endgame when she's fighting for the gauntlet and Thanos headbutts her and she doesn't flinch. That was the best part.
It just doesn't move. But overall, it was great. I mean,
but that's also when you got to see if Thanos used the stones in a different way for the first time. When
he takes it up and he punches. Yeah. But my one complaint with this being the first female-led MCU film is I think Black Widow should have gotten the first female lead.
She should have got it long.
Like, she's getting one now, but I think she should have gotten it before. Like, I think between Avengers 1 and 2, she should have got one. No. Or before Avengers 1.
After Winter Soldier, she should have it.
Yeah.
She should have it.
Okay, guys. Endgame.
It's got to be, yeah. Anything but that would be a lie.
Okay, now, this is the thing. I have friends that say Infinity War is the best and above Endgame, which I can see how. Infinity War was straight, action, hype, cool battle scenes, the snap alone, Wakanda. And because Endgame is kind of slow at times, because it's 3 hours.
Right, yeah.
But here's the thing. It was good slow. You finally see Cap and Tony together for the first time in 3 years. You see all these things you've been wanting to see. And people are complaining like, oh, it's just fan fulfillment. Yeah.
That's what we want.
And why is anyone complaining about that? That's like people who watch French indie films on Rotten Tomatoes, and they're like, fan fulfillment. Yeah, we wanted to see Cap say Avengers Assemble since Age of Ultron. We wanted him to hold the hammer. It happened. Cap, badass scenes. The final, once Hulk snaps, probably the best hour of any superhero film.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, what comes close is Dark. I mean, you keep bringing up Dark Knight, and Dark Knight is just phenomenal.
We could also do top 5 DCU movies.
We could, but that's not DCU.
Oh, we should just top 5 DC movies.
Okay, well, 3 Batman films are gonna be on there.
Yeah, I mean.
But anyways, Endgame, it was a stunning conclusion to the saga. Even though Far From Home was the Phase 3 ending, and I just really liked how they closed everyone's arcs up. Some people didn't like how Cap went with Peggy. I liked it. I've been wanting him to get with her since Cap won. Tony sacrificing himself. Just character development from Iron Man 1, leaving his daughter, and hopefully we see more of her. Yes. I've been talking about how people want to see Riri Stark or whatever her name is. I want to see Morgan, honestly, become Iron Man or Iron Woman or whatever. But this is our list, guys.
I have one question for you.
Okay.
If Spider-Man Homecoming was on this list, where would you rank it?
It is on the list. We already did it.
Spider-Man Homecoming? That's Spider-Man... Or Spider-Man Far From Home, that's what I mean.
Oh, Far From Home.
If Far From Home was on here, where would you put it?
I'd put it in between Homecoming and Black Panther for me.
In between, so worse than Black Panther, but better than Homecoming.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What about you? Best. Okay. So, Far From Home was incredible. Just the Mysterio was great. The tie-ins to Iron Man 1 was great.
I've heard a lot of people say they didn't really like it, and it wasn't their Spider-Man
which is crazy.
Film, which is really crazy. I mean, it's just a lot of people hung up on the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man movies, honestly.
Yeah.
Like, Spider-Man 2, Tobey
Tom
Maguire.
Holland's best. Sorry to break it to you.
I mean, I really do love Tobey Maguire as Spider-Man.
I mean, yeah, he was great.
I mean, it's a little late to start of Spider-Man when he's already in his 20s.
And J. Jonah Jameson's back.
Yes.
That's what makes the movie fun.
J.K. Simmons is the only person that can ever play.
So glad they brought him back. Sets up for a nice sequel. They already said that Spider-Man 3 is going to be a story we've never seen before, and I can't wait for that. If you haven't seen my video on the behind the scenes about Mysterio, link in bio. That's basically our list. If you agree, you probably don't agree, and I can see how, considering my list looks like that. But let me know.
You have a good company when, I mean, the bottom 3 are, there's not that many movies in the bottom 3. Like, he only has 4, I have 5. Like, that's how you know.
Yeah, and any of these movies,
bad film,
even Thor 2 included. Any of these movies you could sit down and watch again with some friends,
have a good time.
Just have a good time. Like, Thor 2 has some comedy in it, has some great action scenes in it. Anyways, we digress. Let us know what you guys think down below. As always, Joey, Shane, peace out.